In this modern digital age, the internet is our one and only future, especially for your simple, outdated houseware appliances. You've upgraded your TVs, your microwaves, your fridges, hell, even your fireplace is Bluetooth now. But one area that hasn't yet been brought to the world of blockchains and cancel culture, everyone's favorite home of old birthday cards and paper plates, the dumpster. Introducing the new and tubular site of the internet, itch.io! Home to the world's worst tech demos and Unity asset flips, you'll find all kinds of trash on this landfill of a site.
Not to mention, with a few clicks of a button, you too can upload whatever kind of C# trash you want.
This internet garbage can is completely digital, meaning it won't take up any space over your Funko Pop collection, with the amazing bonus of being absolutely free. Did you hear me? I said absolutely free! Now, if you're still somehow skeptical of our amazing product, why don't you just let me read you some of our glowing reviews, such as Creeper Kid 69 gives 5 out of 5 saying, "Whoa, so awesome has Fortnite, cool," with a bunch of exclamation marks. Real_Jesus gives a 4 out of 5 saying, "Wow, very cool." And now don't even get me started on XXX Cassie 18 SNX in profile XXX gives a 5 out of 5 saying, "I'm so H at RYRN. Daddy, please, I'm lonely. Visit me on this site, hurry. http://girlsend." Now, if I still haven't convinced you somehow, then go f*** yourself. But if I did and you'd like to pick up an itch.io for yourself, then call the number 1-800-TOTALLY-NOT-A-SCAM to order one yourself. And if you call right now, we'll throw in a free Google Stadia Chromecast and Ouya to make your digital garbage collection that much bigger. Again, that's 1-800-TOTALLY-NOT-A-SCAM. Have a great day, gals and fellas, and remember, if you're a commie, you better f***ing run! They forgot my Chromecast!
So you ever wonder where Steam's dog shit comes from? I fucking hate my neighbors. Itch.io is a site that's best known as home for aspiring developers to show off their first games or the alphas for the alphas of their games. Even just looking up the site, you're greeted with a barrage of games, all ranging from dog shit to kinda dog shit. This site's pretty overwhelming when you first load it up, or at least it was for me, with its sections upon sections of different filters and modes, most containing their own subsections from that, but I'll try to make it a little easier to understand. Really, the majority of these options are either different categories to sort by to find the type of game you're looking for, or they're sections designed for game developers, like a place to upload your game and upcoming game jams. Now, having all of that developer stuff that accessible is really handy, but I mean, come on, look at me. Last time I tried to open up a jar of pickles, or someone got my hand stuck in the jar. You think I can make video games? So yeah, I won't be talking much about this side of itch.io and more of a focus on the consumer side of the app, but I want to emphasize that these tools are apparently amazing and super easy to use, with some developers even getting features on the site created specifically to make their work even better, which no other game site even comes close to this level of cooperation between developer and store page. So right off rip, the site puts its best foot forward by advertising you hand-picked games that they've chosen are the site's best and most promising offerings. Most of these are actually pretty awesome, with a lot of them being on platforms like Steam, which is also one of its biggest drawbacks. Like, I'm sorry, but if I've got the option to buy the game on Steam, I will. It's just having all of Steam's quality of life features makes it the better option. Now, for games that are only on itch.io, you can find some pretty awesome experiences for a couple bucks or even for free. If that's what you're looking for, just take a gander in this section for anything that catches your eye. There's games from every genre imaginable, with mountains of creativity, individuality, and, most importantly, heart and soul. But that's also not why I'm here. My real prize is the section right below it, the Fresh Games category. Here's where most of itch.io ends up. Pretty much any new projects with a modicum of effort put in end up in this section, and honestly, most of these are just fun short experiences that are over in half an hour, but if you've got time to kill, there are worse alternatives. But even this isn't my favorite feature, because if you scroll down, there's a beautiful button called the randomizer. This is the true beauty of itch.io and why I call this site the coolest dumpster. Basically, if you hit this button, it will take you to a completely random game that's been uploaded to the site. Kind of like cleaning out your keyboard. You never know what you're gonna find.
What the hell?
That's a fun little section here. I'm gonna hit this button 3 times and see what I get. Okay, first up we got Circle Dodge by Will C Squared. This is a neat little high score game where you're a tiny white dot that has to avoid a bunch of different circles that come flying at you. It's extremely hard, even on the easiest difficulty. Even just one touch and it's a game over. The scoring's more of a timer telling you how long you lasted and keeping your best time. For a person's second ever game that was created for a 1-month game jam, I actually really enjoyed it as a time killer. At least more than I enjoy mobile games. Number 2 is a game called Anywhere But Here, which to call it bare bones would be an understatement. After I figured out what I'm doing, I finished the game in about a minute. It's very clearly a tech demo for a sort of escape room puzzle game, but this idea does have potential, which, now that I think about it, is what itch.io is really all about. This is a place where budding developers can put out their work for people to look at and say what they like and what they can improve on, which is beautiful. I guess I missed the entire point of this site. It isn't a place to play the worst games around, it's a place to help each other out to make them better developers and us better people. itch.io isn't the world's coolest dumpster, it's the world's coolest game convention. But the third game, Sprite Jump, oh, this is what I've been waiting for! Complete lack of originality, claims of pre-alpha so you can't say the game sucks, super buggy, and of course, absolutely zero fun value. Now this is why itch.io is the coolest dumpster.
And the best part is, I finally got my Chromecast!